Welcome to Call of the Wild Tutorials, and today we're out here on Parque Fernando, and I just shot myself a fairly decent level 4 access deer, so we're just on our way to pick them up. And I thought it'd be a good time to talk about respawns. Now, this is by no means the end-all to be-all conversation about respawns. It's actually going to be very brief and very basic, and just to let you know how they work here in Call of the Wild. So as you might know, when you start your map has a certain population of animals, and every time you harvest an animal, another animal will respawn. Now, what kind of animal will it be? Well, in the case of, for example, this axis deer, because I harvested an axis deer, the respawn will be an axis deer. Had I harvested a puma, it would have been a puma, water buffalo, a water buffalo. You get what I'm talking about. It's species specific. So not only is your respawn species specific, but it is also gender specific. So because I shot a male axis deer, I'm gonna get a male respawning. Now it doesn't necessarily, as you can see, he's a piebald. I'm not necessarily gonna get a piebald male axis deer respawn, but I will get a male axis deer respawn. Now, in the case of females, a lot of female animals don't have a trophy rating. So, for example, if we take white-tailed deer, white-tailed does don't have a trophy rating, and they're just going to respawn as females with no trophy rating. But any animal that has a trophy rating, when it respawns, the respawn is going to be either higher or lower than the trophy rating that you shot. So in this case here, we can see I have a 193, almost a 194 axis deer. When he respawns, he might respawn maybe as a 180, or maybe he might respawn as a 200. In an EW community stream, that's exactly the information they gave us, that they'll either respawn a slightly higher or slightly lower than the one that you shot. Now, we might ask too, will he respawn at this exact need zone? Once again, there's a chance that he will, and there's a chance that he won't. So I've had several, where I've had, for example, when we go and we check how many we have drinking at a need zone. For example, I go and I check and I have 8. That 8 actually still included that axis deer. So if I keep hunting on this map and harvest more animals, there's a chance he might actually respawn right in this need zone here. But once again, he might just respawn randomly somewhere else on the map. That's kind of one of those little secrets that EW keeps up their sleeve, which is fine. One of the things to remember, and probably the most important things to remember with respawns, is that they actually don't start, or the process for respawns don't start until you actually pick up that animal. And if you don't pick up that animal, had we just shot him, now we exit out of the game, come back into the game, that exact animal at that exact trophy rating will be in the exact same need zone. So that's just the basics of how respawns work in Call of the Wild. I hope you found this beneficial. If you have any comments that you'd like to list below, then go ahead if I've missed something. If you would like, please subscribe or please like the video. That would be good as well. And most importantly, if you have any questions about future content you'd like to see, please leave it a question down below and I will try to make a video on it. So from Call of the Wild Tutorials, happy hunting.